Let's talk about bullying in schools. Recently, there was a video in Singapore that has gone viral. It was about a boy who was walking in the canteen, and apparently a few other boys pushed and tripped him over. The boys, who were the bullies, got called into the principal's office. They got a bit of counseling, and apparently they were released because they expressed remorse. But the bully victim, his mother, uploaded on Facebook a couple of photos that showed him the wounds of how he was strangled, was beaten up, and now she's making a police report. So why do I care so much? I grew up in Singapore in the 90s and I had suffered bullying. For a good 10 years, I was obese. I received name calling, verbal insults, physical pain. I was even punched in the eye by a construction worker. There were many days that I would have nightmares going to school. I was apprehensive of going to certain parts of school, and some days were really difficult. The thing about growing up as a bully victim is that either you grow from it or you live with it. And thankfully for me, I learned how to harden myself, create strength, and all these painful wounds became scars and stories I later share on stage as a global teacher. But the thing is, some of the other bully victims don't have it easy. They live with all this pain all through their life, thinking that they're a loser, would be perpetually depressed. And one of my schoolmates, I recall, even took his life at about 13 or 14 years old. Well, many years down the road, I finally spoke to my parents about my bully victim experience. And the funny thing is they asked me, "Why didn't you tell us? We thought you were just fine." So here's the thing, victim shame is real. And I guess as I reflected, a part of me just didn't want to appear weak, useless, or needy in front of my parents, so I kept it all to myself. If you're a parent watching this, make sure you don't outsource your kid to the teachers, to the systems, or even to your helpers. Always watch out for signs, irregularities, anything that's amiss about your kid. Sometimes silence and smiles are just them trying to cope with the pressures of being in school and growing up. So give them space, listen to them, and help them through so they don't have to go through it all alone.